Guys, how y'all doing today? I am Pam, and if this is the first time you're coming to our channel, welcome to the Pam fam. Yes, over here we like to talk about bougie fragrances, bougie makeup, and bougie fragrances. Yes, we do. And I said that twice because, my dears, it is worth repeating because we love it that much. So guys, thank you very much for joining me, and you heard me call you Pam fam. That means, my dear, that you are considered family. Yes, I adopted you already. Okay, so with that being said, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna hug. Yes, come here, hug up time. Yay, squeeze. It's a nice good hug. Yes. Don't you feel better? Yeah, you do. Anyways, I am in my nighttime getup because I am doing a special video today. You saw the title, so you know this is a collaboration with Miss Cassandra Jones. She came together with myself and a bunch of other YouTubers. We are doing a self-care collaboration. So if you want to see what I do for self-care, please stay tuned. Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with me and not clicking on the button and walking out because, you're like, she's weird. Today is a collaboration day. I'm doing this video in collaboration with myself, a couple of other YouTubers, to include Amberlicious or Amber Control or Chantrell, and also Nappylicious, aka the Creative Lady, and a couple of other YouTubers. But this was actually started by Cassandra Jones. What I like to do for self-care, and it's pretty much the only time normally that I have to myself, is when I come home, I put on my raggy robe. That's what I call it, my raggy robe. I tie my hair up depending upon what I'm doing with my hair. At the moment, I tie my hair up, glasses on, and what I do is I clean my brushes. Yes, guys, I actually clean my brushes. If I've worn like my foundation or my powders more than once, well, more than twice, I clean my brushes. So that's what I do. I start off doing that. I don't know what it is about cleaning my brushes. It just relaxes me. It puts me in a space. It's just kind of like my own Zen thing. I'm taking care of stuff. And they say that you pay attention and you do things that you love. And that kind of relaxes me. I don't know what it is about washing brushes, but it relaxes me. Now, if I was forced to wash brushes, I probably wouldn't like doing it. But I kind of look forward to cleaning my brushes. Am I weird? Probably. Anyway, so I'm almost halfway through. What I do is right now I'm in the process of cleaning my Wayne Goss. This is my Wayne Goss. I want to say this is the number 3. I can't really see what the number is, but it's a natural hair brush and it's very soft. I want to say this might be Squirrel. And I have a soap bar here that I use. I get these soap bars from like TJ Maxx, and they're more, they're like organic soaps, or even soaps that has like, not avocado, but oils in it, that type of stuff. So it's not as harsh as other soaps. And so I'll wet my brush. And then I just rub it against the soap bar. As you can see, my soap bar has a hole, right? Well, it's about to get a hole right there in the center, right? So I just rub my brush against it a couple times, and then I just rub the brush, especially because it's a natural haired brush. I just rub the brush in my hand, but I don't turn the brush upside down. I normally do like this movement right here. And so then I'll squeeze the dirty makeup soap right into my hands like so, and then I'll do it some more times, and then I'll squeeze it. It all depends on how dirty the brush is. Now with a foundation brush, it's a little more, because the foundation has like oils and other chemicals and stuff in it, so it's sometimes a little harder to clean those. But I use the same process with a soap bar, a gentle soap bar, sometimes a shampoo bar, because shampoo bar for your hair so it doesn't strip your hair. So the same premise for not stripping out the brush. And I wash my brushes frequently. I know a lot of people don't, but I wash mine frequently. And so what I will do is I run the water, and then I'll just keep doing like this with my hand under the water as it's running. You see there's still soap in it. And so I'll do that until it runs clear. And then sometimes I will cup my hand like this. I'll cup my hands like this, put the water in it, and do like this with the brush. and see if I get any soap bubbles coming in. After I rinse the brush out really good, what I do is I make sure that the handles are dry because my hand is wet. The handles are dry, and then I just shape it with the tissue. I keep paper towels in here, the one that's lint free, and I'll just shape the brush. And sometimes I will put conditioner in it, a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Use up this Karen's Body Beautiful, which is a natural hair conditioner. And I've had this for some time, so I'll just put like 1 drop, right, with the brush again. And then I just do like this with the brush. And then make sure the conditioner is spread all the way through. The brush is like really wet. And then I would let it dry. I have a towel over here, and I just tilt the brush like this on the towel, like that. And that's how I let my brushes dry. This brush right here is an old Dior brush, and the ferrule is coming loose. And this I use, it's a foundation brush, but I use it for concealer under my eyes. You've seen me use it in several of my videos. And so I had a little bit of conditioner in there, in my hand already. I have it in the soap already. I just do like this. Instead of using the rough like pads and stuff, I just use the palm of my hand with the soap, and look at how much foam is built up, okay? And then I do the same process of squeezing the soap out to see how dirty it is. Rinse my hand out, and then I'm back here again. Maybe this is the process that probably, you know, makes me feel nice and relaxed. So that's the part of self-care that I actually really like doing, which is washing my brushes. Self-care to me means you're doing just things to maintain your sanity, or just to keep you in a relaxed state of mind, or things that just makes you feel good about yourself, and it kind of feeds into self-appreciation. So another thing I like to do is take care of my skin is taking off my makeup and then masking. This is the Tatcha One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil, and this is what I use. It's my favorite oil to take my makeup off. I've tried others, but this is my favorite item to take my makeup off with, particularly because it's so easy. So what you do is you just twist this, and I normally do 4 pumps because I have on so many layers of makeup. Smear it onto my face. And this is my robe that I use, so if makeup gets on it or product gets on it, it doesn't bother me. Again, don't really want to be stressed out while you're doing something, to be relaxed, right? So to wear a white robe that's nice and pretty, and then I get makeup and oil on it, I would be really upset with myself. So put that oil around you. Most people don't use as much as I do. I just like using 4 pumps. It's a habit. I could probably get away with 2 or 3, but I like using 4. And then what I do, because I wear mascara, is I press down on my eyes as such to let the oil coat my lashes, and then I just rub my lashes. I have my middle fingers right on top of my lid right here to make sure I don't press in. It's sort of like a gauge that I do for myself, and then I just go left to right to keep it nice and gentle so I'm not too rough around my eyes. And so I could automatically feel, not automatically, but I can feel the oil breaking down the makeup. And then I have on long wear eyeliner. So I'll just do this around the edges. Makes it really easy. Now I will rinse the oil off my face, and after I do that, I'll wash my face, and I'll show you that step as well. Now that I have washed the oil off my face, most of the makeup is already gone. As you can see, most of the makeup is gone off my face. I will then go in with my face wash of choice. Today, it's the Exuviance Facial Cleanser, and this is the Clarifying Facial Cleanser. And then I use my Clarisonic, but instead of putting the cleanser on the Clarisonic brush, what I do, my face is nice and soaking wet. What I will do is I will put a little bit of my cleanser on my cheeks and around my nose, forehead, and just make sure that I get it everywhere that I want to clean. And sometimes I put a little, sometimes I put a lot. It doesn't really matter to me as long as I get whatever is left of my skin. And so you've heard of people talk about double cleansing. I think I do the triple cleansing, because even after I'm done with this and then I put my mask on, of course, I have to cleanse again, right? Wash the mask off. So I wet my brush, put my brush on, and I start with the bottom. And here is where I would get my eyes a little bit, just gently. Close my eyes, rinse my face off. Now after I wash my face, normally what I would do is I would go in with a mask if I decide to mask at night. I try to mask at least 4 or 5 times a week. I just like the process of masking. Again, another self-care practice that I like to do. Today I'm going to use a new mask. I've used it before, but this is just a new jar. And this is the Algenist Perfect. It's a pore clarifying mask. And I really like this mask. So what I'll do is I'll open it up real quick before I have transdermal loss from the water drying on my skin. And I'll show y'all the mask real quick. And it is red. So this mask tends to get a little messy. And so you saw I just wiped the excess off on my finger that I touched with, because again, this is an old robe and it doesn't bother me any. So I'll just take a spoon and I'll take some of it out. That's quite a bit actually, about this much, and paste it on my skin as so. And then I'll start rubbing it in. Now with masks like these, I try not to go too far up by my eyes. Try to keep it away from my eyes, but I also want to get those areas where my glasses hits. And it feels a little grainy a little bit too. And then I will let that sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll be back. So I'm also filming a mask overview, and basically not a first time, but my impressions of it. Like I've said, I have used this before, and this is the Perfect Clarifying Pore Corrector Mask by Algenist. I have used this before. I used that entire jar. I liked it a lot. My daughter liked it as well. When you put this mask on your skin, it goes on, it feels like algae. It's like a sort of a, not completely slimy, but a soft, smooth texture, except when you're rubbing it and it has like a slight grainy clay, like if you didn't mix clay too well, and there's little, like a little sandiness in it, right? So, which means it's probably texture to texturize away the dirt or the old debris of skin, right, on your face. But it doesn't feel harsh like if it's like kernels or anything like that. Now the next thing is, as it's drying, you can take a look and see it. You can see some parts look dry, some parts are still wet. So I wait about 20 to 30 minutes. In the process, it has that almost peppery, eucalyptic-like feeling, tingling. It's awakening the cells of my skin. And I actually enjoy that feeling. Some people may not. Some people may think it's burning, but maybe I've got tough skin, I don't know. But so I have that mask on. Yep, so it's almost drying. Okay guys, so I came back so you can see that it is dried. It is dried up, and now I'm going to go rinse it off and then finish my nightly routine, change my robe, and finish my nightly routine, and I will be right back. So today's video is about taking care of yourself, what I do for self-care, and I don't have a lot of time to myself. and sometimes too often, and you get like down in the dumps and whatnot and just do nothing, and that's okay too. But for the most part, what I like doing and what I enjoy doing is taking care of my skin, putting on makeup, you know, just for the heck of it, putting on a mask, masking, cleansing my makeup off, masking, all of those things. I absolutely enjoy doing it. So I hope this was enjoyable for you. I just want to remind you guys, please take time for yourself. Take time to give yourself a little self-care, whether it's reading a book, whether it's doing a massage or getting a massage, which right now, you know, whether it's taking a bath, whether it's doing your own skin. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy, okay? So I absolutely want to thank Cassandra for inviting me along to do this collaboration on self-care and what we do for self-care, and how much I really, truly enjoyed doing this. My dear, you are the sweetest, kindest woman out here to be thinking about, you know, self-care, emotional health and whatnot. That's what all of this, I think, is about for me. Right about now, you should be seeing some end cards popping up around me or below. One will take you to a playlist or a specific video chosen by myself or YouTube. The artwork, that's my daughter's pride and joy. That's my baby. Please click on that and it'll take you to another video. Until the next time, see you in the next video. Bye.